is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please ask.
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he fouls this one off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. Get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Hicks is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up the middle, and that's through into center, so the first two have reached here to start the second.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Grounded up the first baseline. The second for one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. Digging in now for the Yankees, Ronald Torreyes, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Oh-1, here's the pitch. In the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Devers, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 3. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Popped him up. Vasquez is in his tracks now. 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. To 1-2 now. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8. Patrick.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 28 tries. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
1-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Nunez is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter. Shortstop. Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here's the pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Betts. who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
This is skied into short left center. Gregorius calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there. No balls and a strike. Popped him up. Bird is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Drury reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Behind 0-2 now. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and one strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 33.
Next for New York, Greg Bird. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sales ready. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The count now at 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Full count, 3-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
The batter,
ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a ball 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
the batter, center fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. No balls and a strike to count.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Hit hard to the right side. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take the rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Drury over to his right. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Reds. Brandon Drury will bat next. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Oh, man. He took a swing and a half at that.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now here it comes. Popped him up. Nunez is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one.
This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Carson Smith will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Striding forward now is the DH. Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. Now the relay home. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Two-run shot to straightaway center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Benintendi is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Adam Warren comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the ninth. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut scares you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game. But from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And that one got a piece of him. Here's Mookie Betts, head-to-head with Adam Warren. 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's also cashed in for 6 RBIs against him. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him. A throw to the plate.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So one swing and he unloads the bases on that one. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. And the Red Sox were led offensively this afternoon by this man, Mitch Moreland, thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he...